Today's warm up, we have 2 rounds. 25-foot each way plank walk, so just a nice top of the plank, and you're going to walk. Don't think too much about which arm and leg is moving, just walk forward, walk backwards, keeping everything engaged. And then we have 12 sumo squats. Nice wide stance, toes can be slightly pointed out if you'd like, and I want you to try to break parallel with it. Try to get the mobility nice and low, push those knees out, they should not be caving in, and try to keep that chest up and keep the weight evenly distributed, more towards the heels, do not fall into those toes. We've got 12 dips, fingertips forward, elbows will be pushed back, pointing back as you go down, keeping that back close to your implement, whether you're using a chair, a bed, or if you have a bench at home. If you want to make this hard, your legs will be straight. If you want to make it easier, you'll bend the legs and use your feet to push up a little bit, all right? Then we've got 12 good mornings. If you have a band, you can use that. Step into it first, crouch down under it, unless you're strong enough to just throw it over yourself. It should be on your shoulders, not on your neck. And hip hinge, hips go back, slight bend in those knees, back is nice and flat, squeeze those butt cheeks on the way back up. We're not hyperextending, we're just maintaining neutral at the top and right back down. Skill and strength is next. For today's skill and strength, we have a 3x10 single arm dumbbell bench, so you're gonna lay back. If you don't have a bench, you're just gonna lay on the floor and keeping that palm facing in, elbow in. You can come out 45 degrees, but no more than that. We're still thinking about creating that torque. We don't need to have the dumbbell face that way. We want to make sure that it is still creating torque, whichever way that way is, south, north, east. Anyways, we want to make sure we're coming down and pushing up. So you want to make sure you're not going to fall backwards. We're using that core so that you're staying nice and square, pushing up. Full range of motion, so the dumbbell should about touch your chest, and then push right back up. As you're pushing up, think about coming slightly back towards your head instead of pushing forward. So we don't want it coming down towards your legs, push slightly towards your eyes. If you're on the floor, your elbow will touch the ground. Do not slam it down. This should be controlled regardless of what you are doing this on. Your elbow will touch, and then you'll push right back up. Next, we have 3x8 each, lateral wall walk. So you're going to kick up, head is through, ass, abs, and quads, heels should be on the wall, and you're going to walk side to side. So we're going 8 steps each way, and then you'll switch. If you are not comfortable getting upside down this way, you can also walk yourself up facing this way and go that way. That way you're at a little less of an angle. And then you can also do a little around the world here, which is not any easier than the wall on your shoulders, but this is a great skill to do to work on shoulder strength, shoulder mobility, and also just getting used to being upside down. What you can do with that is 8 steps again each way. Next is our workout. Today's workout is a cash-in of 18 burpees. We've got 2 rounds of 18 wall balls, 18 kettlebell swings, and a cash-out of 18 burpees again. For your burpees, make sure your chest touches the floor, roll down, roll up, get some air underneath your feet, put your hands up over your head. That is the burpee. Next, we have wall balls. If you don't have a wall ball, we'll go over that. Keep the ball in front of your face, nice deep squat, keeping the weight back in those heels. We should not be in our toes. Use those hips to get the ball up. This is not just a shoulder movement, but we're using our hips to drive the ball up towards the ceiling. If you do not have a ball or a wall, then you're going to be doing thrusters. So whatever implement you have, you'll just be taking it overhead. Can you demo a thruster with a ball? There you go, that's it. So you're not letting go of your implement. You're just gonna push your head through, make sure that you're still working both your legs and your shoulders. Next is the American kettlebell swing. Sorry, Russian, we're Russian today. Russian kettlebell swing, hip hinge, hips go back, shins stay nice and vertical, squeeze those glutes. Kettlebell should come to about eye level. It's gonna come right back down. Arms will stay straight. Again, this is all hip activated. Your arms are not doing anything, so squeeze those glutes fast, and it's going to throw the kettlebell up there. Lastly, your cash out of another 18 burpees. Make sure you guys comment with your time below, and we'll see you guys.